Attorney Yossi Fuchs is a candidate for the Likud party list. Yossi is running for a spot designated for a resident of YESHA, Judea and Samaria. Shalom, Yossi.
Shalom.
What does a religious nationalist like yourself do in a party like the Likud, which seems to be consistently the last couple of years surrendering parts of the land of Israel?
Tell you what, I believe that the biggest party in the Knesset usually has the most critical position every time there's a struggle about withdrawing from parts of the land of Israel. And for instance, with the disengagement, all you had to do is take 4 Knesset members that voted for and replace them with 4 that voted against, like Uzi Landa and Ruby Rivlin, and the whole disengagement wouldn't have taken place. And therefore, for the last 18 years, I've been a member of this party. I believe that's the place where I have the most influence. And I hope that if I get into the Knesset, I'll be able to be an additional strength against any kind of plan of disengagement from parts of Judea and Samaria.
As mentioned, this slot is actually meant to represent the residents of YESHA. Let's say you end up making it into the Knesset. What kind of change do you think that you can bring?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I do believe that the more right-wing Likud candidates we have in the party and to the right of Netanyahu, there's a smaller chance that any kind of a plan like that could be put through in the near future. And I think I saw how much effect the things I've done out of the Knesset, and I think it's even more effective when it's done from in the Knesset.
Tell me, Yossi, the spot for a representative of YESHA, number 36, I believe, on the list, is pretty low, even with the optimistic surveys that are out right now. Do you think that should be changed, or is that, in a sense, saying something about how important this is to the Likud leadership now?
Truth of the matter is, there's no sense in the way the districts are put today in the Likud. The only reason why they're put in the order that they are is by size. The bigger the district is, the higher position it gets. But the truth of the matter is that we have people in the Likud from Tel Aviv, we have people in the Likud from Ramat Gan, we have people from Haifa, we have from Yerushalayim, but we actually do have one Knesset member from Judea and Samaria, my dear friend Yuli Edelstein, but it's not enough. Therefore, it should have been done by which district is more important, and then it's clear that YESHA and Jerusalem maybe have to be in the top and listed in 20-something and not in 30-something, like it's listed today.
Tell me, Yossi, or maybe explain to our viewers, the Likud list today is an amalgam of maybe left and right. On one hand, you have Begin and Jabotinsky. On the other, though, you have Uzi Dayan and Dan Meridor, who are considered kind of on the left already. What's going on here? Where is the real Likud today?
I think the party, when I look at the friends and members of the family of the party for the last 30, 40 years, they're really ideological and haven't changed their ways. What happens is that the leaders of the parties are some key players in the parties. Almost every Knesset tend to take the party more to the left than the members of the party would want it. We've seen it with the vote, unanimously vote against the Palestinian state in the Center Committee of the Likud. Not long after that happened, Sharon said he's for a Palestinian state. We saw vast majority of Likud members voting against the disengagement when they did the referendum. Sharon didn't accept it, went for it. Therefore, what we have to try is to make sure that the leaders will follow the footsteps of the members, and then we'll do fine.
Finally, Yossi, how do you see the political map today? How are things shaping up before the elections?
I do believe the Likud is going to obviously grow and be the biggest party. I'm not sure how big it's going to be. I hope that the Ichud Leumi Mafdal, which I understand is called now the Bayit HaYehudi, doesn't fall apart, because there's importance to them being a big party as well. I believe Shas and Lieberman are basically going to keep the same power that they have today. And I think that Labor and Kadima are struggling on the same voters. Like if one is going to grow, it's going to be because the other one is shrinking. So I do hope the bloc of the right will be close to 70 Knesset members, and that way we could form a stable government, not dependent on the left.
Attorney Yossi Fuchs, thank you very much for joining us. Good luck.
Thank you very much.